Hi everyone, it's Galanodias, the CPNP, and I am going to do part one of the medallion making kit. So I am starting with the thinner needle, the beading needle, and I just did a double string, knotted it at the end, so I'm ready to start beading. We added a small thing of crazy glue, but if you notice on some of the gems you might have gotten, there's two small holes, so I am just going to sew it down. That's just a preference for me. I find it a lot easier to do it this way, just so I know it doesn't risk moving around or anything. So I'm just tacking it down on both sides where the hole is. So I have it all tacked down, pull it nice and tight. Mine's caught up somewhere. There. So it's all tacked down. Now we are ready to start beading. So everyone got different shapes. Some got circles, some got squares. I'm not sure if some also got flowers. So we are going to pull our needle through right next to the gem. And depending on the two colors you got, it is all preference what you want to do. I'm gonna do one solid line around the gem, so I'm just going to pick up 6. And what you're going to do is lay it flat and try to get it to close to the end of the string as you can. And so this is the end bead right here. I am going to put my needle through to tack it down. And because I'm staying with 6, I'm going to come up between the middle, so between the 3rd and the 4th bead, like this, come up. And then since we are beading around this way, I'm going to take the needle and go through the last 3 beads. This just tacks it down, keeps it secure, so it's not going to be moving and it doesn't risk the losing of falling apart or anything like that. So you will have something like that. So again, I'm going to pick up 6, pull it all the way to the end, push it all nice and down so the beads are nice and tight. Pull my needle and thread through the end bead there. Be careful of if your string gets any knots or if it gets snagged. And then again, I'm going to come up in the middle of the row of beads, so between the 3rd and the 4th bead, and pull my string through. And then I am going to go through the last 3 beads. So just like that. And if you are using the square, you can easily just round the corners. Just keep beading and keep following the shape. You can do, they call it a bead soup, where you just pick up whatever beads you feel like picking up. You can do a solid line, then do one of each. It all depends what your preference is, whatever design you're trying to go for. So I am going to continue beading around the square. So again, I'm picking up 6 beads of whichever color, whichever pattern, design you want to do. Pulling it all the way to the end. Putting my needle and thread through where the last bead is to tack it down. Then coming up through the middle between the 3rd and the 4th bead. And then going through the last 3. Just a little tip while you're beading this, always check the back of your stitches just so you can make sure nothing is snagged, you don't have any knots or anything. Keeps it nice and tight. And you're just going to repeat this for the whole time. So this is the first part. So I'm gonna continue beading all the way around, and you end right at the end here, and then you're gonna come right next to it and start another row. And like I said, you can do whatever color you want. You can do, I have pink and I have yellow, so I can do a pink, yellow pattern. I can do one solid yellow. It all depends, and you can do as many rows as you like. The preference is all yours. So this is the starting of it. So again, I'm coming through the middle bead between the 3rd and the 4th bead, and then I'm going to put my needle and thread through the last 3 to tack it and secure it down. I am picking up 6. I am putting it all the way to the end of the thread, laying it flat down, making sure it is nice and tight and secure. Putting my needle and thread through at the last bead, making it nice and tight. And then I'm coming through up the middle again, between the 3rd and the 4th, and pulling it through the last 3 beads. So this is the end of the part 1 video. So like I said, continue on beading around your square, your circle, whichever gem shape you got, till you get to the end, and then start a new row right next to it. Like I said, you can do whatever color, pattern, however many rows of beads you would like. And in the second part of the video, I will show you how to edge your medallion and to put on the string. So we will see you then.